Hey guys, welcome back to Ebbs and Flows, where we talk about the highs and lows on and off the field. Man of the moment, Sunia Turuva, what's up, baby?
Nah, not much, right? Just chilling.
So first ever podcast?
Yeah. It's good to be here, bro.
Excited?
Yeah. Nervous? Yeah, excited, bro.
Bro, it's funny when we were talking about this before, like when you get the boys outside, they're always chill. They're always just like, it's like footy chat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as they jump in the chair, like
a bit of a mic, don't know what to say.
the lights all around.
Yeah.
Bro, thanks for jumping on there. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate it, bro. Big up.
Straight off the bat, just signed for the West Tigers.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy couple of weeks for you.
Yeah.
What was that whole experience like for you?
Nah, yeah, it was a bit frustrating at the time, like dragging out for a couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm just glad it's over now. See where my future's at, and yeah, just get to focus on this year for now, and yeah, see where this year takes us.
Why the Tigers?
A few things. I know. I see their growth this year. I know they haven't won like the games that they would have wanted to, but you can definitely see the positives in them. Like the Para game a couple of weeks ago that they got up when Galvin got sent. I know. Wouldn't seen that like in them last year or 2 years ago. So, and even guys like Uppy there, who's in my ear as well to get over. So, no, it's good. It's good. I see it in them.
I didn't know that you and Uppy were actually first cousins.
Yeah.
So what's that relationship been like what was he like as a kid, and how proud of you see him now as like the captain he is?
Yeah, no, it's massive. Yeah, like we touched on out there, I know it was a big bully to me and my brother and his brother, but yeah, seeing how far he's come, he's been through a fair bit himself. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Another key thing for me to go over was to play with him. He's in the back end of his career, so yeah, try and catch a couple games with him before he heads over.
Yeah, that's for sure. Obviously, I grew up watching Benji. Me personally, he was like an idol for me. Was like, and I got to interview him one time, and bro, even now, bro, I was like, he came into this office here, right here, and I was like, oh fuck. Even though I've played against him, I still thought he was the man.
Yeah.
What was it like having conversations with him?
Bro, it's just seeing, like he's over there and I'm here, and he's talking to me, and I'm like, I wasn't even hearing what he was saying. I was just thinking about all these his highlights and that. Yeah. Bro, it was crazy. Nah, but he's the man. Yeah, I just met him that one time, but it was the way he was talking, was similar to Ive in a way, real chill. Nah, he's the man. Yeah.
What about the other side of it? Saying goodbye to Penrith. It's a club that you've grown up to love. You guys obviously had great success. Got your ring now.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
No, it was tough. Had a few tough conversations. The boys closest to me. Even with family members, I don't know, I think we all thought that I was just going to be at Penrith for life sort of thing. But yeah, at the end of the day, everyone was pretty excited. They're just happy it was over because the contract talks were over. But yeah, it was pretty tough at the end. Did
you have any other deals on the go?
Other
clubs?
Clubs, yeah. Everyone knew the Dragons are coming in hard. Knights, and then yeah, had Tigers and Penrith there as well. So
just not really keen to leave the area.
Yeah, that was it. I think it would have been hard for myself. Just trying to help my family out as well, with Dad and my brothers. Yeah, I just want to stay close to family.
Who was the hardest person to tell at Penrith? Was it Ivan? Because Ivan's a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
You can sit in those conversations with him and he doesn't give you too much. Yeah. And he's been around. He understands the game now. Was it telling your boys, or was it addressing the team? What was the moment that hit the hardest?
Yeah, probably telling the boys, the squad.
Yeah.
I was full telling myself I was going to be sweet, the whole morning, leading up to it. But yeah, I full got up there, bro, I couldn't even speak, just emotional as. Yeah, that was probably the hardest bit. Knowing that, like you touched on, I've won a ring with these guys, been with them the last 4 or 5 years. But yeah, I just big ups to the club. Even Ive, we came to a mutual agreement. he was supportive over the whole thing, so it was mad.
Do you reckon you guys can win 4 in a row?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know, just the way the boys just turn up. I know you hear it every time, but the way the boys just turn up to training, everyone's just keen to train pretty much. I know it doesn't even feel like work, to be honest. So
yeah.
Yeah, we're just having a laugh.
It was pretty impressive when I come out there and you guys, and like I had that little speaking time slot. And it was
Yeah,
like half an hour, and it was half an hour on the dot.
Yeah.
And I was still cooking, man. I was still ready to get going.
Yeah,
He was like, all right, boys, have got weights.
Oh,
But the thing about it was, Dan, who was telling me who's your mental strength coach and stuff like that, he was saying that like they're so diligent with everything that they do. And like when I walked through, you guys were like, and it's probably normal for you guys, but when I was there, it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
You guys are already doing your video, boys in the ice bath. You didn't have a trainer standing over the top of you with a watch. It was just all self-sufficient, bro. So I love talking about the Penrith system because I love admiring it from afar as a fan. But what's it like being in that type of system? Because you just think it's normal. You think winning's normal.
Bro, I don't know. You see, like, guys like Kles and that, like, I think that's where it starts from. Like, our leaders, like, you see them doing ice baths and stretching that. I remember, like, for myself, when I was coming into the system, Critter was that person. Like, the guy's just stretching for half an hour, 40 minutes. He'll do ice baths. So, I don't know. I think we just had the right people around us. I don't know how it was back then for you guys, but, I know our leaders it starts from them. They're big ups to them.
So obviously Islanders, they're not usually big on like professionalism. And I've heard critters say this a lot of times. I've heard Ivan talk about Zane Tedavano as a cultural architect. But we'll focus on Critter because when this drops out, you guys have already played.
Yeah.
What's he mean to you? And what's it going to be like playing against him?
Nah, he's the man. Like my first grade preseason, he'd always just come. I didn't have my license, so he came and picked me up all the time for preseason. Bro, those chats like from training and back, like, I don't know, I always just tell him like he's everything I have or I've done, like he's my mentor, bro. Like have massive like love and respect for Critter. Like we touched on, he's stretching for ages, doing ice baths. He does ice baths up to his neck. I can't even do that, bro. It's like, I don't know. And then like seeing what he's done for his country, Samoa and that is just I don't know. Just seeing what he's done behind the scenes, he deserves all the accolades.
What's the type of conversations that he'll be having with you on the car on the way to trainings? Because is it just like that big brother sort of thing?
Yeah. Or
is he trying to teach you how to be professional? Because I always find that stuff really interesting.
Yeah, no, he was just, sort of like that big brother thing. Like, how do you say it? Like, I don't think he even knows that he's a leader. Like, if you know what I mean? Like, he's just, like, he'll just be doing him, like, he's just being himself. And then, like, I just see it and then I'm like, far out. Like, he's in video for ages.
Yep.
He'll be doing ice bath way. I don't know, like, stuff like that. All the professionalism about him, like.
Are you going to the Tigers? Was Jerome and Yuri?
Yeah, a bit. I remember I was asking him questions anyway. Once I heard Tigers were coming in, but yeah, not too much. He was just pretty much saying he'll back me wherever I was going. Mostly uppy. Doing his chat. Yeah.
Well, what about the financial difference? And you're a young guy, and talking about money back in the day was kind of like forbidden or like frowned upon within media.
Yeah.
But they were offering to pay more. Was that a big incentive for you to leave?
No, I think I don't know, just got like this personal stuff just going on like off the field and stuff. So I think like for myself that
for sure,
the financial stuff would have had to help my family out a bit more. I think family's a massive thing. So
I've gave you a week off.
Yeah,
that's, I've never heard of that too.
Yeah, the cows. Yeah,
What was that conversation like? And did you respect that?
Yeah, no, I think if he didn't give me the week off, the contract talks will still be going. So I think that's pretty much what it was. Like I said, we came to a mutual agreement, me and Ives. So I always have respect for Ives.
Yeah,
that guy. Yeah, he knew what I was doing.
I was hoping he wasn't going to do those ones where like, oh yeah, it's like a week off, but then like because you're signing somewhere else,
then he'll let me go.
See you later, bro. Well, I was hoping it wasn't that.
Yeah, no, that's what, bro. Legit, when he gave me the week off, that's what popped up in my head, bro. I was like, nah, he was good.
Your debut for Fiji, obviously you weren't on the public radar. Obviously, you had a few clubs chasing after you. Let's talk about that as well. But what was it like debuting for Fiji and killing it?
Bro, that's different, man. Faith and family is a massive thing, and that's pretty much what it was in Fiji camp. We start off our days with devotion every morning, like 6 or 7 in the morning with our pastor. We had our own pastor come into camp, and then we end the day, we come together at 7, 8 at night. So, yeah, it's mad. I remember that game, family from both mum and dad's side coming down. yeah, it was just real exciting, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. How important, like you talk about faith and family, and you see a lot of like international games, and a lot of people coming with haka, you guys coming with him. What, and like, I'll watch you guys, and I love all the Fijian songs.
Yeah.
Like Api used to sing when we were on the piss and stuff on the piss and stuff as well. But like, what's it like going into a game with like that calming presence around you? And you see the boys and they're looking up and there's tears coming down. Yeah. Like, what's it like being in that circle?
Bro, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's like, I reckon you still get the same feeling as when the boys do the haka and that. Like, you're still like, you're singing the hymn, but you're still feeling like you're feeling pumped for the game. So yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, even though it's a calm thing, you're still feeling like pretty excited for the game. So yeah.
One thing I explain about culture is, and like you could play 10 games of NRL back to back, and you jump it, and you're like tired, you're fatigued. But when you play for your culture, it dives a little bit deeper. And I always try and explain culture to a lot of people that don't have it, and it's hard to explain it, because there's a connection to not only you, the boys around you, because you're looking around like all these boys kind of look like me, and we've all grown up a little bit similar. And I don't know, it's hard to explain, bro. But I think Fiji do it so well.
Nah, 100%. The connection, like, I think because everyone's like had a same story, I guess. You know, your parents grew up in Fiji, came over, give you a better like upbringing, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, everyone just comes together in Fiji camps. Just you hear like 20 blokes laugh, and the Fijian laugh as well. Like, just don't know when to stop as well. Training, boys in the gym, just taking the piss, bro. You just can't be serious around the boys. So yeah,
all athletes too. Just everything comes natural to you guys too. What do you think what's the next phase for Fijian rugby league to get them to probably the point where Samoa and Tonga are at? Like, what's stopping you guys getting from where you are right now to there? Because outside backs, man, you boys, are nice.
I think trying to get a full team together, like, I think like the Samoa World Cup team, bro, that was like seeing all of them just get together and just wanting to be together. I think like that's something that like the Fijians probably lacking at the moment. I don't know, a few big names. If we can get together, like at the end of this year, got like obviously Api, Kicks, the Saifidis. I think Tarek Sims is playing overseas, or like, I think if we can get a couple more like big names around, I think that's what will get us up there.
I just need that 6 or 7,
Yeah, halves as well.
Yeah, I think that's a big one, because like when Romy plays for Samoa, like, there's a bit more structure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. And I think Isaiah Katoa is going to be the guy for Tonga to take him to that next little point where, because I played with Kevin Nguama too, and he jumps into 6, and some of the kicks are going like all over the shop. Yeah. But you guys could probably play a different style, because your fullback's so big, your outside backs are so talented. You could almost play like, you guys play yardage with Penrith, or you guys are got a big tough boy, carry. Your back 5, I don't know. You might just have to switch up the style a little bit.
Yeah. No, 100%. I think that's what it is. Just play the power game all the way down the field.
Yeah.
But yeah, frick. I think I'm like just. Even on last year in the Pacific Champs, I think, we're just missing that bit of, I don't know, go forward, I guess. That half just to take over, like you touched on, like Romy and Katoa just straightening their countries up and that. So, yeah.
And even just kicking is like the big one there, especially Fijians, man. Boys start getting excited.
Anyone just kicks far out. Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
Gun to your head, what position would you want to play?
I think going forward, it'll probably be centre fullback.
Are you going to West Tigers as a centre?
I think so. Yeah, I think because Remy or Jerame out the back is already killing it. So wing centre for the Tigers, I guess. Yeah.
Why do a lot of centres or wingers want to play the centre position? Do you like that position better? Because I watch a lot of guys play wing, and they're so good at playing wing, and I see you in that category. Yeah. But obviously, when Dylan Edwards jumps off and you're swinging down the blind side and setting up tries, I see that side of you as well, because you can ball play and getting stuck on the wing. You can't really pass to anyone. Yeah. You're always getting like catching the ball. So is it just that chance to be a centre and go one-on-one? Is that what about for you? Because you're such a good winger.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, I even speak to Bizza. Bizza reckons he'll be a centre going forward as well. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, yeah, you've pretty like someone like Bizza, like you've pretty much mastered wing. You just want to go in center. Like imagine Bizza at center 1-on-1. Like that'll be pretty crazy to defend against.
But then it takes away his carry. You know what I mean? Like
that back, yeah. I think that's what it is. Like when I speak to Tiny and Tago, like they feel like because defense you just have to get up 10, reload, and then like you have no energy for that carries. But yeah. I know what it is, eh? Yeah,
it's just a bit more fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just go like that, boom, carry all the time, getting pumped. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Bro, touch on your family. You talk about families being a big part. Obviously, I didn't know you, but sorry to hear about your mum passing away.
All good, yeah.
The thing I remember about this the most is the way Ivan addressed it in the press conference, because obviously you hadn't played NRL at the time, and the boys getting around you, and he said how important Tito was to the team. And that was when I first heard of you.
Yeah.
What was it like going through that experience and losing your mum?
No, it was tough. I remember because it was during COVID as well. So, yeah, mum passed. And then I remember like family would want to come visit us, but we all had COVID. Bro, so like people are just crying at the front of our house, like family members and friends. So like no one could come in. And then, yeah, we was pretty much, it was tough. So we were in COVID for like 2-3 weeks, like isolation. So, mum passed 2-3 weeks. We couldn't even see other families. The funeral was in like a month later, pretty much. But yeah, like you touched on, the club was massive. I think that's why I re-signed back then as well, back in 22. Like what they've done for me is like it's massive. They'll drop in like training gear off for me, food and that for my family. And then even guys like, bro, I was just on development and guys like Dio and Yoey sending me messages, paragraphs and that. Like as a young'un, seeing the elders do that, I was like, I was pretty shocked, but it was mad.
What was your favourite thing about your mum?
I don't know. Probably the thing I missed the most was probably seeing her after the games. That's probably the big one. Even got things like cooking. Bro, I just abuse Uber Eats now. Like it's crazy, but I think like even like you miss the little things, like doing your washing, her cooking. I think that's been the hardest thing. Like even like it's been like how long has it been? Nearly 2.5 years now. It's still like I know it still hits you like these little things. So yeah.
Oh, bro, I should be so proud of you.
Yeah.
What was it like going through that experience with your house like burning down, like the food?
Yeah, bro, the house burned down 2020, like August or September or something, and then mum passed literally nearly a exact 12 months later. So, that was that 1-2 year period that was just real tough. The house was like so unexpected. We all just like say me, you're my brother, and we're just watching TV, and we look outside and our old furniture just lit up, and then it was like, bro, what the heck? Pretty much got my younger brothers out. Me and my older brother mum was sleeping because she done night shift, so she just come home in the morning and sleep. And me and my older brother just had to like go wake mum up, get her out the house. But yeah, she was just like, I remember when we went to try and get her out the house, she was like, she wanted us to try and put the fire out, but like it was just
too big,
bro. Yeah. Like she just didn't want to let it go. And then my brother like literally had to just grab her, take her out. I was just like, yeah, I don't know. It was big couple years.
Yeah. During those times, what was like the darkest period of obviously your mum passing away? Did you just feel like, fuck, everything's just happened to me, and you're asking sort of why? Yeah,
nah, that's what it was. I remember the 2-3 weeks we were in isolation after mum passed. Bro, I remember I just being in my room, I was just like, bro, why my family? Like, Dad had the bypass or something on your heart, like you had surgery.
Yeah.
I remember that happened like a couple months before mum passed, and I'm just thinking like, bro, what did my family do to deserve this sort of thing? But like I touched on, faith was a massive thing. Mum, always seeing mum read her Bible and listening to gospel music and that every morning, I was just like, I can't blame anyone. Like I just have to keep my faith strong in that.
Yeah. Did you ever question your faith during that time?
Yeah. To be honest, I didn't want to say it, but yeah. Asking God why my family, why my mum, like, what did me and my brothers do to deserve this? I think that was the hardest bit as well, seeing my brothers struggle with it. Especially because I think my brother was like, the youngest one was like 9, 10, and like, so he was sort of at the age, like he sort of understood, like,
yeah.
But yeah, it was, It was so unexpected.
Yeah, crazy, bro. Actually wigging me out.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
About it. Like, I feel bad. I actually feel bad. Makes me want to call my mum. Yeah. What do you want your legacy to be as a player and a person, bro?
Good question.
You're only 21, eh? 22.
Turn 22 in a couple months, September.
Yeah. Bro, you're a baby.
No way. I remember Bizza tossed this thing up, like, because Bizza always, he's the last to come in the shed, like signing stuff. Like the whole team's already like in there, and he just like comes in like 20 minutes later, and he said something to Tago, I don't know, a couple months ago. He was just saying that like you just don't know when your last game is, sort of thing. So like he tries to, I don't know, just be that. You say it like he just tries to show love to everyone, but everyone just sees it with Bizza.
Yeah,
like that. He's that funny. Like you see it through social media. He's that loving family guy. I think that's what I want to be. Yeah, if I see like if there's opportunity there, like to do community stuff, like I think that's what I want to be known as.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
What was it like in the ring? Was it everything you anticipated, or was it like a bit of an anticlimax? Like, did it not feel what it felt? Because I know some people have got to that point and like they've worked their whole life towards to get that. You've got it early, but then after that, like, oh, it wasn't what I expected. How was that for you?
No, it was massive. I remember, bro, I remember when Mam scored the hat trick, the third try. I was just thinking, far out, bro. There's no way. Like this is how it ends. Far out. No, that was crazy. I remember like, especially like seeing, because I grew up with Tago, and then we just like we'll just talk about it for ages. Like that night, like after we won it, I was like, bro, we would play junior footy together. We went in ring together on the big stage. Like, yeah, it was pretty surreal. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It was just, I just didn't want it to stop, to be honest. But then sort of had to wake up to myself knowing there's another preseason. I remember talking to Claes like, preseason I'd been back for a couple of weeks and I was still watching the grand final. Like I was still watching his highlights, the last 20 minutes. I was like, bro, I need to get over it, eh? Like, and then he was like saying, like, bro, I still watch my try.
So yeah, like you get rolling into your last year at Penrith and you've had this conversation with Bizza, like you don't know when your last game is, but your time frame on the Panthers is coming to an end.
Yeah.
And obviously growing up in the area must be pretty sad. But what's the conversations you guys are having behind the scenes? Fish, who's been the guy in your pack for the past 4 or 5 years. Yeah, he's probably your best player, but if I'm playing against Penrith, I'm looking for Fish first.
Yeah.
And there's Bash brother second. Romy, been a big part of everything you guys done, the energy of you guys, and you're leaving as well. What's the conversations behind the scenes like? Do you guys start talking like last ride?
Yeah.
You start saying shit like that?
No, that's pretty much what it is. You see everyone like, sorry, what's her name? Spenny and Critter, when they pretty much just started that last ride thing, and then seeing the way they went out last year, I think that's what me, Romy, and Fish want to do. I remember when I called Romy to tell him that I was signing with Tigers, he pretty much just said, bruh, like, we're going to leave with a ring. Like, that's pretty much what we said. I was like, yeah, I think there's no other way that we'd want to go out, to be honest.
All right, bro. We'll wrap that up there, but I just want to say thank you for jumping on. Thanks for giving me your time, and all the best on the 4-peat.
Appreciate it, brother. Love.